Hi everyone. I thought I would do a little bit of work on the cover and put some papers together today. I decided that I'm not going to cut the spine away like I had originally thought. I have 4 signatures and I think they're going to fit in here very nicely. And so I am going to keep the spine. I'm going to stick this green paper on to cover up this gold lettering first. And I'm going to use some of my score tape to do that. And what happened to my little scissors? I think they're over on my other desk. And I think possibly I'm going to add a little glue to this too. And I'm just going to do a little bit like this. Whoops. I guess that really doesn't matter. I'm going to cover that up anyway. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to put it on here. Now then, hope that's going to stick there real good. And then I'm going to cover that with a strip of that beautiful fabric that I got. Okay, now I'm going to start out with, I think I'm going to use some of this Fabri-Tac. I'm going to do this. I'm going to spread this on here with my fingers. And I should get some down in the crease too. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Whoops. And we'll put it down here just a little bit past the edge. Okay, now I'm going to turn the book around and start working from the top. Okay, that looks good. I was using, what do they call them? The bigger bottles for the Fabri-Tac. I can't remember what they call them, but they're for frosting and stuff in the cake section. And I got tired of them drying out, getting dried out in there. And so I thought I would try these little bottles. And these are working real good. All right, now let's see if I can spread that a little bit. And then I had trouble always, the glue would bubble out of the top after it got down so far. And I just noticed with these, it gets sucked back in. Instead of bubbling out. So I think these little bottles are going to work great. Okay, let's get over there a little bit. Guess I'll have to let that dry on my finger first before I can get it off. Okay, we're almost to the end. Okay. Okay. There. We are going to just let that sit. See if I can get this glue off my fingers. There we go. Okay, now I don't know what I did with that. Oh, yes, I did. All right, now I was going to sew some fabric together and use it as a spine for these large pieces of paper. And stick it in here like this and glue it on. However, I did three layers, and when I tried to fold them, it's too bulky. So I decided that I wasn't going to be able to do that. So what I've done, let's see if I can find the one I did. And I put it in here. So I there we go. I folded it over a half an inch or so and used some score tape and put it together, and then I can stick it right in the signature like this, and that works, and it's not all bulky. So I have some here to put together, and let's see. So I will take my 3/8 inch tape. I think the ½ inch is too wide. And put it right along the edge. And I could do this with some glue as well. However, I have a tendency to have things go wrong, and this, I can take this off or unglue this with that stuff called undo, and when you use glue you can't undo it. So I'm going to use score tape. See if I can get that right along that seam. There. And then this part I can glue down. There we go. So now we've got that one. And then I also have a couple of these that I wanted to include in the book. So I will glue those together. And so this is the way I'm going to do, include the large pages. In this big book. And so this, with this signature, that's, I have that included, that will be in the book like that. And you can see how that fits with a little bit of room on the outside edge and on the top and bottom. And this is called manuscript paper that you can write music on, I guess. Okay, let's get that in there. Next to that fold. There. I think that's good. And then we will glue this one down. Oh, that likes to get rusty when that needle goes in there, or that pin. Okay, we can fold that over. There. So there we have one of those done. And that too will fit in there like that. And I have several more here to do. I'm not going to waste your time gluing those together. I got the one, or the both of those, each of those done. And let's see how that looks now that it's oh, that looks nice now that it's glued on. Okay, and then this will go on the front. But I'm not going to glue that on yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to have a closure. And if I do have one, I might want to have one that I have a ribbon, like just for an example, under there like that. So I'm not going to glue that on right away. Anyway, there is my cover with the spine on, the fabric on the spine. And then I have some of these glued together to add to the signatures. And we will see what we can do on the next video. I thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.